Yo, what's up, man? You already know it's Mr. Hood Love Mikey B, you heard? Today, me and Shot Banger, he gonna be pulling up. We gonna be talking about, prison, street life, and YouTube, YouTube politics, a lot of the stuff that's going on. Um, he know a lot of the different players. As you can see from the thumbnail, as you can see from the thumbnail, he was with us, behind the wall. He was with us in Elmira. He was with us in prison. Right now, he's a little busy, so we got a little bit of time pulling up. Um, salute everybody. New York, Nikki, Smitty, I see you. 050 bucks. Um, City Bam, I see y'all pulling up. See everybody pulling up in the building. Yo, salute. Um, but yeah, Shot Banger here, real one out. He gonna tell you where he's from. Um, he was a real one. He was down with us. I was in a few spots with him back to back. You know what I'm saying? He was one of my road dogs. Um, Everybody see what's going on YouTube. Everybody see this stuff. Salute to everybody that been hitting me up, behind the scenes. Like, yo, bro, yo, keep doing you. Salute to all my bros, man. Salute to all the peoples. I get a lot of, I get a lot of support, from a lot of real people. Like, see the change that I made. See the distance that I've came in my life, and the productive things I've been doing out here, and how I've been going down. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to see me backslide or backpedal, to the person I used to be. That ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving forward. But salute to everybody that been hitting me up. You know what I mean? My day ones, the real rights. Salute to all the peoples. TD in the building. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Teflon Don in the building. Jock. You know what I'm saying? The elders. I got a lot of OGs that I talk to too. You know what I mean? And I don't mind, saying that. You know what I mean? We all need. They say every great king has good counsel. You know what I mean? I got to speak to the homie GL today. Salute to GL. I put GL and Shot Banger on the phone today. We was all kicking it. Um, so salute to them. You know what I'm saying? Gangster love. You know what I mean? Original first generation real rights. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody that be tapping in. I heard from one of the young guys I was upstate with. You know what I'm saying? I heard from him today. He wanted to tell me that I stayed on path. Shaq Brim. I just heard from him out of Brooklyn. Um, it's a lot of different people that be hitting me up behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And rooting for the real, rooting for the real. You know what I'm saying? It's not too much of us left, man. You know what I mean? I be telling y'all that, but it's really a lot of guys, on these YouTube streets and in the real streets. They trying to change the narrative and give y'all a lot of false history. That's all we doing is clearing up the facts. That's all I'll be doing up here is straightening out and giving y'all real history, giving y'all the real, giving y'all, the real, you know what I'm saying? And the do's and don'ts. Some people might not know. Some people look to us for guidance. It's a lot of goofy stuff. It's a lot of entertainment on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get into the entertainment part of it. But for the most part, my since I've been on YouTube, really, my message has been the same. You know what I'm saying? We trying to rise up the ghetto youth. You know what I mean? We trying to make sure our soldiers are strong, that our communities are strong, that our peoples are strong. You see what I'm saying? A lot of the things that we did in the past, a lot of the stuff that, you know, we connected with, it was to our detriment. It was to our destruction. You know what I'm saying? So when I see Tep doing this thing out there, you know, cross seas in the Caribbean, I see GL, he got companies. I'm happy for the homies. I'm happy for dudes that's doing real stuff out here. You know what I'm saying? Doing the right thing and giving a real look to the youth out here. Like, yo, you could be down with this and you could come from that and you could still do good in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's very, very important. Like Shah Banger was reminding me of some of the things I used to say behind the wall because we forget. But he was reminding me of some of the things I used to say, like going in on big homies, like, yo, how you a big homie and you can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? When we was amongst each other in the field, you know what I mean? Um, and a lot of us ain't make it. A lot of dudes are still down. A lot of dudes are still in prison trying to fight to get out here into these positions. A lot of dudes that y'all see every day, they are going the other way. Instead of coming home, they getting more time. They going to the feds and getting more time on top of the time they got. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's some good dudes out here doing good things. The Shockwells, the Man Dudes, the G Tripes, the Moshes, the Mel Brims, the Pee Wees, AZ. All these dudes out here doing good. They was big homies, and they changed their life obviously because they would be back in prison. They changed their life and they out here working for the peoples, you know what I'm saying, doing good things for the peoples, trying to straighten shit out. And a lot of the neutral dudes that we don't really talk about too much. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing Ron Do, T-Bone Blast out of Brooklyn. I just spoke to Robo today, Jock. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Jock Lion. There's a lot of guys out here that was with us in the ranks. You know what I mean? They doing good deeds. Then there's a lot of people that I'm not gonna speak on. Um, that's addicted to drugs that was name brand cats and they out here doing bad, you know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of blessings out here to be we got a lot of blessings out here to be proud of. We got a lot of things out here to be proud of, in our lives, you know what I'm saying? I'm not addicted to nothing. um you know I'm doing good. I can work. I got jobs. I got money. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to depend on nobody. Me, my family, we good. And that's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to really, we ain't going to really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going in on nobody that's, suffering, that's out here suffering from any of these demons. I'm not going to go in on them, you know what I'm saying? So I just hope they get better. You heard? Pray for them, you know what I'm saying? Because, we could be them. That could be us, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all watch it, we get our little entertainment on, but it's real things going on out here in this world. You know what I'm saying? I always try to make sure that I keep that balance up here. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all your entertainment, but then we're gonna give y'all the real. We're gonna give y'all the real stories. We're gonna give y'all the real stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I get all the real dudes gonna connect with me. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people might not like me because of, we might have had beef or whatever in the past, and I won't connect with them. But ain't too many dudes I can't really connect with on real time out here. Um, Unless they, like I said, they got their own little personal gripes for whatever reasons. You know what I'm saying? But it's a push. It's a push out here to like rewrite history, to change the narrative. Dudes is trying to change this history, prison history, street life history, street stuff, and that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna stand around for that. You know what I mean? Straight up. You know what I mean? Check my Instagram. Nobody never saw me out there. Look at my Instagram. I got pictures on the Ave. I got pictures on my block. These dudes is crazy, man. Y'all dudes try so hard. Keep trying, though. Keep trying. You know what I'm saying? I got pictures outside in the clubs. Nobody ever saw me out there. Like, oh, that's crazy, man. I don't know where they get these people from. You heard? Straight up. Straight up. These dudes is ball. Yo, these dudes is yo, Tef. These dudes is crazy. Where are they getting these people from? You know what I'm saying? These dudes, man, y'all gotta stop making up these counts, man. I'm gonna start blocking y'all, make another account. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I appreciate you, Jose Matabo. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay on that time. I'm gonna stay on that time, but you gotta have these voices. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. It says John 1. It said first it was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. Words is powerful, man. Words is powerful. Having the personality, the character, the street credibility. I got a voice like no other. I got a voice that other people, they can't speak. They're not articulate. You know what I'm saying? I was schooled in the streets and I was schooled in school. I came from a good family and I took myself seriously in prison and, I studied, I learned. Everybody don't got that gift, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta come out here and share it. I gotta share these words. I gotta be sharing that. I share it in the community. Don't get it wrong. I share it in the community, but I'm also gonna share it out This is like the ghetto bullhorn now. Everybody on social media. Everything's on social media. You go to church on social media. They got classes on social media. You go to school on social media. I just did a defensive driving course to lower my insurance because we wrapped up a few cars. You know what I'm saying? We wrapped a few cars up. That was online. Everything is online. Everything, all the connections and everything is online. People are making millions online. You got people coming up here arguing, acting goofy. The bad vibes, salute. Salute to everybody pulling up in the building, man. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. You got dudes coming up here arguing on the internet, acting goofy. You got people on the internet knocking down numbers daily. A million. You got people making millions on the internet every day. Millions of dollars. I'm not saying a million a day. You got people making that with their music, you know what I'm saying, with other things and websites they built on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of traction people got out here. You know what I'm saying? And we all come out here, to maybe make some money and sometimes just to send our messages out there to make sure that, somebody that everybody locked into social media, you can reach more people this way than anything right now. If you lit on social media, if you lit on social media, you can market and promote all your companies and whatever goods and products you have, whatever services you might have. You on Craigslist, you on Facebook Marketplace. You got sites for everything, bro. It's all kind of money to be made out here on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You can make you gotta people was making more money on the internet than they ever made in the streets. You know what I'm saying? If you got a gift. Everybody doesn't have the gift to speak. Some people literally can't talk. We blessed to be able to even come up here and to share our stories, to share our messages, to share our gifts. You see what I'm saying? And it's some misuse of that as well. I try to never I respond and react, but I try never to really oppress with with what's being gifted to me. You see what I'm saying? That's very, very important to me. You know what I'm saying? Um, my family appreciates it. My real friends appreciate it. Um, some people don't because they don't want the real. And let me tell y'all something, yo. A lot of people don't want people to speak because a lot of these cases are in the dark. A lot of these, a lot of these, look at all these wiretaps. They telling dudes don't talk on the internet, but they talking freely on these phones. Almost every case that you see got a wiretap, right? They telling you don't talk up here on the internet, but they doing the talking on the phones, on the tap lines. You understand what I'm saying? Understand what you're doing. And when you keep everything in the dark, this is when people can be sneaky and sneak around and do all the sly, sneaky stuff. You see what I'm saying? They don't want things to be brought to light. They don't want things to be brought to the peoples because this is when you can correct stuff, and this is when you can't be sneaky because now you're exposed. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people try to control the narratives from behind the scenes, stay low, control the narratives, but understand they talking still. Everybody talking. We in WhatsApp. Dudes are talking to people from other countries and other places. You know what I'm saying? But understand our gift of communication is very important. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have a good grasp of your vocabulary, of the uses of words, that's something I learned from Malcolm X. He spent a long time reading the dictionary, studying the dictionary. That's one of the things I did for some of my life in prison as well. I studied the dictionary. I made sure when I got these jewels and these rules that I didn't just let them go in one ear and out the other. I used to smoke cigarettes when I first came to prison. I stopped that in prison. I stopped that 20 years ago, 25 years ago, I stopped smoking cigarettes. Whenever I came across good information, I always utilized it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never try to If I get some information, that means God gave it to me. He sent it to me for a reason. R.I.P. to Robert Brooks. That's right. I always feel like, yo, he sent it to me for a reason. So let me utilize it instead of just, learning something. It's like knowledge, comprehension, you know, wisdom, understanding. You got photosynthesis or synthesis. Synthesis is when you learn something from somewhere else and then you utilize that as somewhere else in your life. You know what I mean? We learning stuff every day up here. We learning new things every day. We're meeting new people and we ain't utilizing none of that information. But all the information that I get now in question, um, I was paying, I was paying like 300 for 300 some change for one car at one time, right? Before I had a few accidents. I was paying that. I started paying that for one car. Then when I got this other vehicle, they was charging me like four and some change in insurance. So I'm paying like $800 in insurance for two vehicles. I took everybody been telling me to take the my insurance people as well as a lot of my friends. They're like, yo, did you take the defensive driving course? I said, nah. So me and my wife, everybody that's on our cars, we took the defensive driving course, and now I'm paying like 400 for both our vehicles. You see what I'm saying? So you got to utilize the information that you're getting. You're not getting it for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting it for no reason. You heard? You got to utilize it. And we get information every day, like the changing of the guard, the changing of the culture. What y'all see is culture shift. Well, like these dudes coming up here telling it, and let me tell you something. I don't got no problem with nobody telling their story, whether it's a story that I agree with or there's a story that I'm against, or I don't agree with, I don't respect. I don't got a problem with nobody telling their story. You know what I'm saying? It's when you trying to use your story to shoot down and belittle other people. That's when things get tricky for me. That's when things get like you trying to use that because you can come up here and you can build. You got people building good websites and building good platforms, and they never violate or disrespect or get crazy on nobody. Just telling a story in a real way with skill. Doing the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Really, really understanding how to use the apparatus. Um, understanding how to market and how to speak. You got a bunch of bloggers up here on the internet. They just trying to be messy because they don't got no real skill. They don't got no real stories. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, if you don't know how to blog, take a course. They got YouTube got classes. Take a YouTube class. You don't got to get messy and try to shoot people down and use your voice or your platform as a bully pit to try to go on and shoot the next person down. Like just because you get lit, it means it's enough views, bro. It's enough views for everybody out here. People watch YouTube every day. People in other countries, they watch this like they watch the news. They don't see nothing. They see YouTube. They on YouTube. They checking it on YouTube. They checking it on Instagram. They checking it on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? If you get nice enough, then you gonna eat. You gonna make money. You see what I'm saying? You got the girl cooking with Kaya. Look, she's just cooking, dancing, and now she making millions. They hosting, she getting stuff going on because she used the apparatus. She showed her skills with making good meals and her personality and her beauty. She used all of those things to monetize herself and make some money. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we really came to YouTube. We got caught up in the dirty section and the stuff mainly because of me. But we came with a message, and I'm still on. I'm really still on messaging. But on the same token, being that people want to talk about me, I'm just going to show you their real record. You could believe me or not. All the real dudes, all the real right, like the real dudes is going to confirm what I'm telling you. I don't gotta come up here and lie about nobody. I don't really do. I never did that. I never came up here and lied about nobody. I don't gotta lie. You see what I'm saying? Because I got real skills. I can write books. You know what I'm saying? I could speak. I could talk. I'm funny. I'm entertaining. It's mad different ways to do it. I know people that do just comedy. I'm subscribed to mad comedy, all the funny guys and the skits that's going on. I love all that type of stuff. Crank Lucas, I listen to him every time he got something new coming out. You know what I'm saying? I listen to the music that's on YouTube when I see dudes with new songs and new videos. I'm always popping out, checking on, see what's going on, the freestyles and all that type of stuff. I like that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Movies, it's a lot of stuff up here. It's a lot of ways to get money, yo. You ain't gotta never say nothing negative about nobody up here to get your money. And when I see that you have to do that, it shows me a deficiency. It shows a deficiency in the people. Trump froze all grants. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Trump froze all federal grants. That's crazy. You mean new grants? New grants. Because some grants were already passed and you already got the money. He froze all new grants. All right, so that must be grants that haven't been given out yet that the government is about to give out. They're about to approve. He froze all the grants that weren't approved yet. Okay, but that's big. That's big news. You know what I'm saying? You got people like they shut TikTok down. They shut TikTok down, I guess, because they saying they don't know who owns it. But you got to understand the amount of people that made money off TikTok and the information that was being given out on TikTok. Harlem Remo, salute. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit the like button on the way in. But you got to understand the amount of information that was being given out on TikTok. It was a lot of dudes up there making money, putting dudes on to a lot of self-help remedies to cure a lot of the things that's going on in their life. It was a lot of information on TikTok. It's a lot of good information, yo. It's a lot of people making money, and there was a lot of good information on TikTok. You right? Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, let me tell you something, man. God is good, man. And when the work that I did, they try to take me from the organization that I work for. They try to take me from that organization. They want me. Bro, I did a lot of great work. You know what I'm saying? I'll be humble and I don't even be showing everything that I be doing, bro. But I did a lot of great work, bro. I did a lot of great work, bro. So, that's the resume is gonna precede itself. I met all kind of mayors of other cities. I met senators and, you know, assembly members. I done spoke to them. They see me, they know my face. You know what I'm saying? When y'all be seeing us doing rallies, when you do a lot of those rallies and we do the work as far as advocating, like in Albany and different places, we go into the office and we talk to the senators and sit down in their offices and we actually speak to them. We go in there coordinated with a plan of who will speak, what we're gonna speak on and all that kind of stuff. But I'm one of the people that speaks to them and they remember me. I was doing a panel on prison torture in Syracuse, New York, in conjunction with Syracuse University, a program called Project Mend. And one of the senators that I spoke to in Albany one time, I seen her at my speaking when I was speaking about prison torture and what I went through in prison. And she remembered me. I gave her a shout out and she remembered me. But everybody is people, man. Nobody's bigger than us. A lot of them, a lot of the politics that y'all hear about and y'all see, the politicians, they just like us. You know what I'm saying? You got black, you got brown, you got white, but they all working for us. And once you really connect, and once you connect, and you really understand that, and you really sit down and talk to them as a person, and they see you as a person, because sometimes when you see somebody on a big screen, you think they larger than life. I got pictures with some of them on my Instagram outside in the city. We in rallies. They come to the rallies with us. They rally with us. If they pushing or advocating for whatever we might be advocating for at that time, they are in the rally with us. They are a part of the rally with us. You see what I'm saying? So, and sometimes, you got Republican or Democratic that's pushing the same bill. So, you know, it's probably a bipartisan. It's called bipartisan. It's a bipartisan bill. That's how the Clean Slate Act got pushed, with us going up there speaking, with the senators and assembly members speaking as well. You see what I'm saying? So it's just, and all our voices count. You might not think that your voice don't count, that your vote don't count, but it counts. You see what I'm saying? It counts, and these people don't always be against us. They don't always be against prisoners. They're not always against felons. They're not always against black or brown people. They're not. Everybody's not racist. You understand what I'm saying? They rooting for us. They trying to set up New York where we all can get money, we all can get eat, and the conditions of prison, the conditions of the street can be better. But if we don't talk up, if we don't work, if we're not working for the betterment of these conditions, then it's never gonna happen because we are the people. They are in office because the people voted them into the office. We are the people. We are who they are. They are our mouthpiece. They speak for the constituents in their districts. So you should know who your councilman is, who your senator, who your assembly member. You should know these people. And when stuff is going on, rent going higher, water bills, or whatever's going on, you're supposed to address that to them. This is how you make changes in your community. This is how you really make things go on. And like I said, I know everybody's not like me. I know everybody not as articulate as myself, right? So I can talk to the streets and then I can go talk to the senator. Everybody can't do that and be articulate and be understood where they writing down my name, they remember me, and they talking to me. You see what I'm saying? Everybody, that's a blessing. Everybody can't do that. You know what I mean? Everybody can't do that. And I appreciate the blessing, you know what I'm saying? I try not to never misuse it or, or underestimate how strong our voices really are. You know what I'm saying? You underestimate how strong your voice really is. You know what I mean? It's a lot going on. It's a lot of money to get out here. You know what I mean? It's a lot of different ways to get bread. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? And it's legit money. I'm talking about a bag. They got some bags around here. And we got to stop navigating to just like the music industry and, certain stuff, basketball. It's mad checks to get out. It's mad money out here in these streets, you heard? It's massive money out here, man. Dudes is, Boogie Black, salute. Salute to everybody coming in the building. Salute to everybody coming in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's mad different bags to get out here. You know what I'm saying? And we tell y'all, I tell y'all the history of myself and where I came from, and I show y'all where I'm at in my life. So y'all can see, like, yo, I can make that change too. Somebody might need that information. You know what I mean? And like my mother always tell me, if you could save one person, then you did your job. If you could change the mindset of one person, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just a street soldier. I'm a street soldier, you heard? I'm a street soldier, man. A lot of us are street soldiers. A lot of us, we've been, I lived on the north side of Queens, but I was good on the south side. A lot of the guys that y'all hear me talking about, I met them only to hold them down. Like, yo, we gotta go over there. These dudes are trying to do something to this kid. And so I guess that, that revolutionary path to protect the people, to be that person was just always in the cards for me. You know what I'm saying? To speak truth to power, to hold down individuals. And I came into contact with a lot of other street soldiers, black ones, Spanish ones, white ones that didn't care if they had to hold you down. Like one time I was in HDM and I got into something with the police. And I was coming out the mess hall, I got into something with the police in 9-6. And I don't eat pork. So I had a halal, I wasn't Muslim, but I had a halal card or I had a Muslim card ID on. And so I'm walking, the police run down on me. And this big op, a couple of police they start acting like they're gonna jump me or something. And I'm on my stuff. I ain't backing down. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? It's like, what's up? What you talking about? What's up? Big Ock come over there. Big Ock. Ock was like 6'5", you heard? Ock, he was like 6'5", about 330. Ock come out the mess hall like, yo, what y'all doing? He ain't know me from nowhere. I never been to the mosque. I ain't been to the mosque, so he know probably ain't Muslim. But he see them running down on me. He ran down on them. They was like, yo, chill. Nah, it's good. He good. But that's what I tell you, street soldiers. I ran into a lot of dudes like that in the mountains. Dudes coming to your aid that you don't even know. I had it from Spanish dudes. Dudes like Blue Boy. These dudes are street soldiers. Understand what that is. Understand what you're seeing, bro. And we got to take our positions more seriously because dudes is moving in. We going through a different time right now. We going through a different time. If we not careful, we will be fully eradicated. The street soldier, I done stepped up for people and did stuff for people. I'm telling you, Mel Cross will attest to that. The real homies will attest to that. I done stepped up and did stuff and got into stuff with the police, real stuff, bro. I ain't trying to promote no negativity up here, but I done got into real stuff with the police for my enemies. Let me tell you something. When we was going to war with the Latin Kings, when we had a riot against the COs on Rikers Island, the Latin Kings and the homies, we all rode together. Y'all don't hear them stories. They're gonna always try to divide the people, you heard? But with us and the Latin Kings in 1997, when we had that riot in OBCC, all of us had beef. The Kings, they was coming out clipping homies, and the homies was catching them and clipping them. But when it was time for everybody to say, yo, listen, they violating. We ain't standing for it. We not eating. Once we shut it down, everybody, black, Spanish, everybody rolled together. After that, dudes might have beefed or whatever happened. But when it came to the real oppressors oppressing us, then we united, you heard? We united, bro. A lot of dudes got hurt on Gambino, got his arm broke. Salute to him, free on Gambino. You had another Latin King kid that got a leg. I think they broke on Gambino's leg in that situation. Um, a Latin King got his arm broke. I think King Blaze, or one of them. But everybody, whatever happened, whatever we had amongst us, when they was trying to violate, everybody came together. You know what I'm saying? And we got to understand, we all soldiers out here. No matter how we might look, no matter what work we doing, we soldiers. And I'm not saying it's not always going to be a physical thing. Sometimes you got to just stand up and tell the truth. Sometimes you got to just be there and be like, yo, he right. You got to show your support in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like you see what, a lot of us are the descendants of slaves. White people helped us out of slavery. You had white people that was hands on deck with us. Don't never think that just because somebody's white that they not gonna be for you. Somebody's Spanish because they're not gonna be for you or you black. We gotta get off that colorism and we gotta worry about the content of people's characters, their actions, what they actually doing for the people. You see what I'm saying? The Underground Railroad had a lot of white people involved in that Underground Railroad. You see what I'm saying? Without the white people there wouldn't be no Underground Railroad. A lot of a lot of a lot of a lot of white people died trying to free slaves. A lot of Quakers died trying to free slaves, trying to help Harriet, trying to help them all out. You see what I'm saying? So we can't. You got to get off colorism. There's good people out here. I met great people of all colors as I've been home, of every nation. I done met great people, good working out here for the betterment of our communities. You know what I'm saying? Go harder than people's families. You know what I'm saying? Volunteering to come and do a lot of the work that we don't even do for ourselves in our own communities, bro. That we don't do for ourselves. They coming in and doing that work, bro. You know what I mean? So you got to understand what you're seeing. You got to understand that. Word up. You know what I'm saying? But this Shy Banger is one of them kind of dudes. Shot Banger hit me up. He see what's going on. He know the real. He know these dudes be slandering dudes up here on the internet. You know a lot of stuff that's going on. He know a lot of the players. He probably know all of us. He know a lot of guys that I don't. Some of these guys just see on the internet, he know them and I don't. But you know, we street soldiers, man. You know what I mean? Don't never underestimate that. You know what I mean? You know, you got the People's Army. We street soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Some of us is from the streets. We learned that stuff from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some of these guys, these legendary guys from Queens, y'all hear about? I don't tell them my stories, but I done ran down for them. I ain't even know them. Yo, come, we gotta go over here. They trying to flip on this dude or that dude. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, y'all heard they got killed. When they was young, we was running down for these dudes. You know what I'm saying? We was there for them dudes that we didn't know. We didn't know these dudes, but we still came to their aid. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of these guys. You hear these names, they all street soldiers, man. Yo, salute. Appreciate for everybody for tapping in, man. I see you, Tiny Let Loose. I see everybody tapping in. But this is the real story they're not telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep all of us, they want to keep everything in the dark so they can do the nonsense. That's where all the nonsense go on at. You know what I mean? You can't talk on the light of day because, you got a lot of, skeletons and bulls and bull stuff with you going on. You know what I mean? Real talk. For real. That's the real talk. I'll be telling y'all about my man. He was Continental Fuego. You know what I'm saying? I had stuff going on. I was going through my little stuff, you know, when I was leaving out, when I was retiring from the homies and making that break. And, Fuego, he was Continental. He had a bunch of time. He's from Honduras. Um, my man Baby, salute to Baby, Baby from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Continental. Good dudes, you know what I'm saying? They down with a Spanish gang, but they ain't racist, you know what I mean? Um, so the dude, Fuego from Honduras, he fall next to me. I got a Dominican dude on my right, he's cool, and I got a Honduras dude on my left. Or I got the Honduras dude on my right, and I got a Dominican dude on my left. I'm the porter, so I come out. Baby told me, like, yo, my man pulled up over there, Mikey. We make sure he good. So you know how we do. We give each other food. So I gave the dude food. You know what I'm saying? We started kicking it. I got him a job. I got him a porter spot. He painting. He coming out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through my little stuff or whatever. Probably had a fight. I probably called the dude out gun to gun, and they ain't want to do it. I was going through my little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, so one day I was going outside, and when I fell back, I fell back. I wasn't doing a lot of things I was doing. I wasn't going out like I used to. I was trying to just stay away from dudes and be on my own timing. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you gotta do when you trying to come home from prison. You can't do the things that you did when you was an active gangbanger. You can't move the same way. You cannot move like that. You know what I'm saying? You will not make it home. You will be stuck in there forever, you heard? So I'm going outside one day, and the dude Fuego, the Condonero kid, he like, yo, where you going? He's like, I'm going outside. I said, I'm going outside to work out. I'm about to go hit some weights. I mean, we had weights on the company. So I was lifting weights on the company too, because we had weights on the company. But I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go outside and lift some weights real quick. He's like, I'm going out too. He said, I'm going out too. I said, yo, bro, I don't need you to go outside, you heard? I'm like, bro, listen, you ain't got to go outside with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, for real, whatever I was going through, I wanted to stand alone. For real. You know what I'm saying? Whatever was going to happen to me is going to be, I was going to stand alone. I stand alone. You know what I mean? Or stand with the most high, you heard? So he come outside, you heard? He come outside. I'm working out. I got the weights. He come over there, he bring his weights by me. I'm like, yo, bro, what you doing over here? You know what I'm saying? He like, nothing, don't worry about it. I'm just right here. I'm working out right here. You heard? And he would not, leave me by myself out there. Yeah, he wouldn't leave me out there by myself. Saying, But this is just like, this is the street soldiers I be telling y'all about. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, man. Salute to Fuego, man. But yeah, he was in a whole nother gang, a Spanish gang. He ain't have no ties to me. He ain't had to do that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had to do that. And like I said, I was standing alone. You know what I mean? I would go out there, whatever happened, I was standing alone. You know what I'm saying? I was standing with the Most High. That was that. You know what I mean? But they're gonna send these angels. They're gonna send these people to hold you. You know what I mean? He gonna uphold you when you moving right. You doing the right things. You start making them. When you start making the right moves, no matter how hard it might seem, no matter what you're going through or how dark the times might seem at that time, they're gonna send them to uphold you. They're gonna send them. They're gonna send them. You're gonna come in ways and people and where you don't understand. World up. They're gonna send them. They're gonna send people to you, and it's gonna be the people you least expect. It's gonna be the people you least expect. A lot of the people that I expected to stand firm with me, they did not. A lot of the people that I took care of, they did not. They turned their back. I respect it. I know life. I know in life the only thing that never change is people and things always change. They did not. But a dude I just met and just gave a little care package to coming out the box. He ready to risk his freedom, risk his life for a dude like me. Because that's what he was doing. Because that's how it is in jail. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, anytime he told me a story. He was Condonero. He had gotten on with some Latin Kings in Attica. Fuego. He was getting on with some Latin Kings in Attica, and two white boys came and helped him. He was getting busy in Attica Yard, and two white boys just came out of nowhere and helped him. Like, yo, we can't watch this dude get done dirty like that. This dude gets busy, you heard? We can't. I'm telling you, that's how jail prison is different, bro. New York prison is like no other, bro. New York prison, you got some real good dudes in New York prison, bro. You got some real good neutral dudes. You got some real good Rastas, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans. You got some real good dudes. You got some real good gangsters, gangbangers in New York prison, bro. New York prison is like no other, bro. A dude will help you, bro, that you don't even know. Like, yo, where you from, son? Nah, son, dude, that ain't going down. Like, where? Where you from? You from Brooklyn? You from Queens? Nah, that's the Queens boy, bro. You ain't doing nothing to him. That ain't going there. Where you from? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Once you moving right and dudes, because dudes don't like this, see a lot of the stuff that's going down in prison anyway. Dudes don't like a lot of dudes, a lot of oppression. So dudes gonna come and be like, nah, that ain't happening. Where you from, son? Oh, nah, come over here with us, son. You good. Real talk, bro. New York prison is like no other. All that racist stuff, I guess you got people that's racist, but that shit, is over there. It's not everybody ain't like that. The time it ain't like that. You know what I mean? Yo, Mac, what up? Salute. Yo, salute. But yeah, man, it's real ones. It's real ones. You know what I'm saying? New York is different, bro. Dudes will step up for you. Dudes will step up for you. You know what I mean? Dudes will step up. Really, like the neutral Brooklyn dudes. You got neutral Queens dudes. Dudes will hold you down and go against everybody. Dudes will hold you down and go against every Muslims. You got some guards. You got some real dudes that's like, what? Nah, son. You'd be surprised. You got gangbangers that's holding down dudes from their block or dudes they know against other dudes and shit. Stuff is going on. They getting faded. They getting faded because they holding down a real dude, and the homie's like, yo, you ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, nah, that's my man. I can't let son go out like that. I can't let dudes just get jump him because he ain't, down with us. I seen a lot of that. I seen a lot of that type of stuff in prison. You know what I mean? A lot of that time I came to aid. I came to the aid of dudes. I did a whole bid neutral. My first bid, I was on Queens time. From 1994 to 1996, I was neutral. I was neutral when I first came to prison. I did a whole bid. I went home with Fat Kev. We was all Dante. All of us was in Green. We was on Queens time, and we connected with Brooklyn dudes, or we was messing with the YO dudes. We was messing with dudes from Long Island. Brim and Maine and all of them. Um, Papa Dot, a lot of different names. You know what I'm saying? We was holding down dudes that was coming to the jail that was neutral, and the Latin Kings was trying to line dudes up, and we was holding them dudes down like, nah, you ain't doing nothing. The son from Brooklyn or wherever he was from, the Bronx or whatever. Once we got word that son was gonna get hit, because we was getting word, yo, this kid pulled up, he about to get hit. We young, we like 18. We stepping out there, and they know we hitters, and we pull up. Once we pop out there, you know what I'm saying? It's going down. You know what I mean? So we holding down like the kid Papa Jot, R.I.P. from Brownsville. Armin was there with us, and he was Spanish. They was like, yo, the Latin Kings got a hit on him, and Netas got a hit on Papa Jot. Man, we went out there, we was out there deep. Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx. We had the Yonkers dudes, you had Boogie and them, you had Jamaican Killer, we had the Jamaicans with us, Chris, um, you had Jamaican Chris with us, you had a bunch of us. So we out there, we young, we like 18, like, y'all ain't doing nothing to these dudes, y'all bugging. And we was like maybe all together, we might have been like 20, 15, 20. RIP them Roscoe. Roscoe used to be out there with us from American 127. Paul from Queens used to be out there with us too. And these dudes ain't get busy like us. We was fighters, we was the violent type. These dudes wasn't really that violent type, but they was stepping out there with us too. Like, yo, nah, we gonna hold it down anyway, you know what I'm saying? Um, and once them dudes seen us stepping out there in them numbers, and the caliber of dude that we was, they wasn't doing nothing to these dudes, you know what I'm saying? The Amins. Free Amin Booker. Free Amin, you know what I'm saying? But Amin too. I stepped out there for Amin before I knew him. Dude told me, like, yo, my Cody told me, like, yo, Amin just came to the jail. They talk about hitting Amin because he blood or whatever. It's 9-5. Yo, they hitting Amin because he blood. I pop out there like, what? We pop out for Amin, like, what? We run down to them dudes like, what's up? I ain't know Amin from nowhere. He just came up from the island. I've been up there since 94. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all heard of Kojak. Kojak from, I think from Lower East Side. He's definitely from Manhattan. But Kojak opened up my Spanish. Kojak opened up my parole papers when I was going home. He opened up my papers. You know what I'm saying? But he was neutral. He was a neutral hitter. Everybody Spanish was in their own gang. Everybody, dudes on their own time. But we was soldiers though. We was all street soldiers. You know what I mean? Word up. We was all street soldiers. You heard? But yeah, we gotta keep that. We gotta keep that energy because. And I'm just talking about for the peoples, you know what I'm saying? You got to just keep that energy supporting good people, supporting good things, because there's a lot of devils, a lot of demons, it's a lot of stuff that we getting hit with right now, and they trying to erode our character for money, for clicks and views, and that stuff never meant nothing to us. You heard? R.I.P. Corleone. You know what I mean? That stuff never meant nothing to us like that. You know what I'm saying? When we was coming up, that ain't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? The real thing was love, brotherly love. We love each other and holding each other down. You know what I'm saying? That was the real feeling that we had. You know what I'm saying? We holding it down. Word up. But like these kids that's coming up now, I don't even understand. I don't even know if they will ever experience the love that I got growing up with the guys. The guys I told you my Cream story. If you look at my pictures, I still spar with almost all of those guys, besides, the interactions y'all hear on the internet. But if you look at my Instagram, the Gangsta Lose, T2, all these guys is my guys still to today. You see what I'm saying? Um, and I'm happy I was raised with the guys I was raised with because I was young and in the streets. You see what I'm saying? When you young and in the streets and impressionable, kids is coming up missing. It's all kind of abuses happening out here in these streets. All kind of uses. It's a lot of stuff going on out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So I was, I was good to come up around the guys that I came up with. You know what I mean? We got a great brotherhood with the brothers that I do still connect with for my day ones, which is most of them. Most of my day ones, we still all A1. You see what I'm saying? Most of my day ones, you know what I mean? And they love my change. They love what I'm doing out here in my life. You know what I mean? They help me when I need it or when I need assistance. Um, and sometimes it's not monetary. Sometimes it's just words. I talked to one of my guys today, and he's like, "Yo, please just don't. I love your change. I looked at the letters that I wrote you when you was up north, and don't let these dudes mess your life up. Don't let these dudes set you back." You see what I'm saying? So I'm very, very conscious of that. You heard? That's right. That's right. That's right. But I ain't really concerned with what a Jew choose to rep. I just how you repping it, what you doing out here, what you doing out here. You know what I'm saying? You destroying yourself, you destroying your community. Like we older, we ain't supposed to be. We supposed to be on another level. Muhammad Ali said, if you doing the same thing at 50 that you did at 20, then you wasted 30 years of your life. You see what I'm saying? I ain't the same. I ain't doing the same things that I did at 20. I don't think the same way. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? When I was 20, bro, I was an animal, bro. I was bad. I was a bad dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was a bad dude. That two things was gonna happen to me. One of which happened. I got a bunch of time in prison, or they was gonna knock me down in the streets. Or they was gonna knock me down in the streets. I got shot up. You know what I'm saying? I was getting shot at regularly. And I ain't gonna lie. When I see a lot of kids going through the same stuff that I went through because of the 30 years ago, 35 years ago, I'll be like, man, where's the culture at? Like 35 years ago, and it's a little bit better, but only a little bit. It's only a little bit better. And that's because we dealing with systematic oppression. We infighting, we fighting amongst each other, we arguing, but this is systematic. This system is working exactly the way they want it to work for us, and it's destroying our peoples. Why you think they ain't fix it? In 35 years, bro, them communities, I'll go to my way, around my ways on the news. All them gangbanging, crip and stuff, that's still the news. They still doing the same thing that we was doing in the 90s as kids. They got more programming, a lot of more street soldiers and guys out there working. Salute to all of them. You know, King of Kings, you got a lot of organizations out there working in our communities, you know what I'm saying? Violence interrupters, a lot of good dudes out there in the streets. Nacy and them, Jock and them, Robo, all of them's out there, Ski, Aaron, they all out there trying to make a change. But a lot of these crimes that's being committed is crimes that are motivated by poverty, right? They're giving out jobs, but these jobs is not enough to live in New York. So dudes is doing a lot of other things to get money. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And some people just greedy. They want the big bag, so they trying to get crazy out here to get a bigger bag. You understand what I'm saying? Um, but it's really like the needle from the 90s to now, the needle only moved a little bit from what I have seen with my own eyes. The needle has only moved a little bit for us in our communities. You know what I'm saying? We gotta really put up effort, and it gotta come from us. We can't expect the government to do everything for us. Right, right. I agree with that. I agree with that. Ron Burgundy. Some people is. Some people is, but some people them checks is not enough. Just like in prison, they still giving people slave wages, yo, 15 cent. How you gonna live on 15 cent? Or the standard of living in New York is higher. Even if you getting $20, $25 a you getting $25. $25 is like 50,000 a year. Over $25, if over $25 after taxes, you coming home with like 1,400 a check. 1,400 a check. If you making $25 an hour, you coming home with like 1,400, maybe 1,400, maybe 1,500 a check. But I don't even think 1,500. You heard? Probably around 1,500, 14, 1,500, right? That's 28 to $3,000 a month. A one bedroom in New York, how much does a one bedroom apartment in New York cost right now? Put it in the chat, please. One bedroom anywhere in New York, how much does it cost? How much is that? Give me a number on how much is a one bedroom in New York City right now. I'm gonna Google it. Brownsville is 1850. 1,200 where? 1,800 one bedroom. Where you said where 1,800 for one bedroom? All right, all right, all right. So all right. Let's do it. Let's do the math. Let's say I'm gonna say 17. I see 1,700. I see different numbers. One bedroom 1,500. I don't know where is that. I know Buffalo is cheap. I'm talking about New York City. New York City is high. So you're getting $25, and the average person is not getting $25. Everybody's not making $25 an hour. So I'm giving y'all that. You heard? 2,600 for a good place. Manhattan 3,000. I know that. So we're gonna say one bedroom. We're gonna say 1,700. So you getting $25 an hour. You making about is that for after tax? That's 1,400, right? After tax, that's 1,400 a month. That's 2,800. You spending 1,700 on one bedroom, right? 2,800. That leaves you with $1,100. You got a car note and you got insurance. You got an Ultima. It's old. You paying 300 a month. I'm gonna give you some good insurance. You got good insurance. You don't get into no accidents. You go in a slow lane. You ain't hit nobody ever. Your insurance is 200. So that's 5 and 17. That's 2,200. You got $600 left. Food, food a month. We ain't talking about gas yet. We ain't talking about gas. A human being, the average person, what y'all eating a month? How much y'all spending in food a month? 400, 500. You got a food stamp connect. Ah, you got a food stamp connect. We all got a food stamp connect, right? So we spending 250. We spending 250 for $500 worth of food a month, right? So 250, 750 with the 1,700 is 2,450. You already over budget. You ain't pay for gas. You ain't buy no clothes. You ain't buy nothing just off shelter, transportation, and food. It's over in New York. You're with a good job. With a good job. You're look, look. Shayna, get out of here, Shayna. Shayna, come on, get help. Somebody take Shayna's phone. Shayna talking about weed. Look, we ain't talking about weed. We ain't talking about alcohol. We ain't talking about buying clothes. We ain't talking about none of that. You heard? Yo, man, what up? We ain't talking about none of that. So you in a deficit before you start. Me and my wife is lucky because we in a two, we both get paid. Two people work in household. So now, we probably getting double what everybody else got. Look, got a factory. Look at y'all, got a factory the weed. Y'all crazy, huh? Yo, look, come on, man. Y'all crazy, yeah. Y'all crazy, man. Yo, y'all crazy. But look, car note, car insurance, apartment, and food, and you broke. You broke, you ain't got no money, Yo, salute to everybody pulling up, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, Make sure you hit the like button, we not doing no celebrating. What you talking about? We only got enough for food. We can't buy a Christmas tree, Christmas lights. We can't buy none of that. What are you talk? Where is this money coming from? We don't even have clothes yet. We even buy no clothes. We might get fired because we can't even meet the dress code for our clothing. Our clothing is not even the attire that we need to work this a profession. Hey yo, look, Still King said, yo, look, gotta get that rat bag. Hold on. Still King T said, yo, got that rat bag. Who got the rat bag? Hey yo, it's nasty out here in these streets, man. $25 is a good job. And I'm just saying, everybody not getting $25. Everybody not making that money, bro. If you getting a dub, some people getting a dub. You know what I mean? Let me get a little dub. I'm getting a little dub, a little 22, a little 21.50. You know what I'm saying? They scrounging. They killing the streets, you heard? Yo, I'm telling you, you gotta have a roommate. You got a bunkie in the streets, you heard? Y'all got bunkies out here, you heard? Downtown 4400, 4300. Look at that. Hold on, let me take a bathroom break. Hold on, get something to drink. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. You okay? You okay? Hey yo, hey yo, check it out. yo, yo, some people, that's why everybody got their little side hustles, a little something going on. You know what I'm saying? You got these girls out here in the club. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on out here in the streets. It's a lot going on out here in the streets. You know what I mean? I understand. Like me. I had me some. I was making food. I was doing all kind of stuff because you figure if I make some food, I can make another $500,000 a day or a weekend. If I can make 500 or food, I'm cooking. Like yo, here, take this pot of oxtail. I started Nah, the shot banging that was VB. I don't know where he at. He told me around. He told me he's gonna be a little while. I'm waiting for him. That's the one that was Valentine. He in the picture right there with me and 380. All of us in Elmira. That was the one that was That was the Valentine shot banger. But that's why you got all these people with side hustles, people that stealing. This all kind of stuff. Because some people ain't going out without their little get high. Some people ain't going without their weed. Some people like, hold up, we got to take some money out the food budget because I need this weed. We ain't talking about look cable, Netflix. We ain't talking about Wi-Fi. You got to have Wi-Fi. We ain't even talking about Wi. We don't even got no Wi-Fi. We only got the apartment. We got food. All right, listen, we're gonna break the one bedroom down. We're gonna break the one bedroom down. I'm gonna say we making 3,000 a month. We're gonna break the one bedroom down to a studio. We camping out, you heard? We got a studio apartment. We paying what you pay for a studio apartment? 1,500? How much for a studio apartment in New York? I'm about to Google this real quick. Hold on. How much for a studio apartment in New York? For studio apartment. Shayna, ask Siri how much for a studio apartment in New York. New York City. I see 2,700. We ain't look. They talk about Manhattan. Listen. They say 2,700. Look, I just Google that. Look at the Google search. Look, 2,700 in Manhattan for a studio. They smoking. Yo, listen, New York is kicking tail out here. They kicking cans all through the streets of New York. You heard? How much for a studio anywhere in Queens? In Queens, New York. 1,800. They smoking in Queens. Look, studio apartments in Queens, New York can range from 1,800 to over 4,000 per month. 1,800 for a studio apartment in Queens? Wow. Look, we got 1,800 for a studio. I tried to get it to. I'm gonna just say 15. You're making 3,000 a month. Half is going to your rent. And guess what? You know, a landlord can deny you if your rent is over 40%. Is over 40% of your monthly pay. You could be denied just for that alone. You could be denied just for that alone. 3 bands for a closet. Yo, Gina, you funny, yo. Yo, you could be not denied for that. Your rent is only supposed to be 40% of your monthly pay. It's only supposed to be 40%. It's not supposed to go over that. You gotta have 3 times rent and income. That's right. That's right. They can deny you the land. They can deny you just for that alone. So we're gonna say 1,500. You make it 3,000 a month. 1,500. 500. I don't know. I don't know whose car note is 300. I don't know who's paying $300 for a car note, but I'm gonna give y'all $300 for a car note. You heard? And I don't know who's paying $200 in insurance neither. You heard? I don't know who's paying $200 in insurance neither. Yo, Jeezy, what up? Yo, that's no lip. Yo, look, I don't know who's paying that, but I'm gonna give y'all that. So we're gonna say rent 1,500, 500 for your car note and your insurance. Who's paying that? Cause somebody, could you, if you are paying under, if you are paying 300 or under for your car note, put a one in the chat. If not, put a two. If and the same with insurance. If you paying if you paying under 300 for your insurance, put a three in the chat. If you paying over, put a four. So put a one and a two, or a three and a four. You paying over, right? You paying over, right, Robert? Yo, listen. Yo, insurance. I ain't gonna lie. I never paid on a car note, and I don't lease. I finance, so we own all our stuff. I ain't paid under. What we ain't paid under? The lowest I paid was 600. The lowest I paid for a car on a car note was 600. Insurance, like I said, our insurance was just 400 and like 50. It was 450 for one vehicle, and it was like 370 for the other vehicle. We took the Me and my wife, we took the defensive driving course, got new insurance, and got it all down to like 400. So now I pay 400. You pay $80 for full coverage in New York City. You must be old and never get into an accident, yeah. You ain't never get into an accident and you was old. Yo, Daniel, how old are you? Are you over 50? He said he paid $80. I be seeing them promotions on Instagram and YouTube for that low insurance. I tried to get that. I hit him up too. I went up in there. Hold up, what? $30 for insurance? Sign me up. Where at? You're not eligible. I ain't even think about cell phone bills. What y'all paying for your cell phone bills? What y'all paying for your cell phone bills? We got like four phones. Me and my wife got like four phones. Are we paying like 200 a month for that, Shannon? We pay less than 200 for four phones. We got four phones. We got four phones, and we pay like, and we got the newest phones. I got to upgrade right now. I got to upgrade one of my phones right now, but we pay less than 200. What, like 170? Like 170? Wi-Fi is like $50. Wi-Fi like $50. You got phones. It's like, yo, listen, man, we gotta make money. The whole trick is you have to make money for you in some way, you heard? Your mortgage is 3,300, Ron Burgundy? Yo, we got our mortgage down. We refinanced the home. We got our mortgage down. Gotta play the game. When your credit shoot up, when your credit go up, you refinance everything. You refinance everything. E-insurance, I don't know that. A sandwich is definitely $10. Oh, you in Florida? You in Florida paying that much? You got a mansion, Ron Burger. You live in a mansion. You paying that in Florida? Florida is cheap. If you paying 3,300 in Florida, you got a man. How many bedrooms you got? How many bedrooms you got? Oh man, I use a free phone app. I get Wi-Fi from my job, my house, anybody house I'm at. I know a lot of people be asking to hook up. Yo, what's your Wi-Fi? Oh yeah, you got five bedrooms. I knew that. I knew you got a big house. You got a basement? You got a basement and everything? I know you got a pool. I know I seen you in your pool back there. You used to be doing mad content in your pool back there, you heard? Hey yo, Ron Burgundy, how many acres are you on? How many acres of land do you have? No basement in Florida, right? How many acres you got? Yeah, we modified our mortgage loan. Our mortgage loan is low now. Our mortgage is low. Our mortgage is like half the rent in New York. Our mortgage is under $1,000. Did that. Our mortgage is low. How many acres you own, Ron Burgundy? I like land. The next house, me and Shayna, we scheming on the next house, you heard? Oh, you on 1.5? How many acres we on, Shayna? We got like an acre. We got like an acre of land. 15 grand just to take care of your pool, to take care of your pool and your lawn? 15,000? Wow. Yo, listen, all y'all that's renting, y'all gotta save up that money and buy a house, man. It's gonna change your credit. Once you own a house, once you're a homeowner in America, it changes how you look. It changes your credit. Y'all gotta get out them apartments and get into a house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get a house. You heard? You must get a house. You get that house, man. Stop paying them outrageous rents, 3,500. I know people paying 3,500 for rent in New York. 3,500, 3,500 a month is like, what's that? 40,000 a year almost. Yeah, that's 3,500 a month. Is 40,000 a year. 42,000 or something. I'm pretty good with math. 3,500 a month is like 42,000 a year. $42,000 a year you giving these people. I know people that got rent like that. I know people that own townhouses and different stuff like that. They paying 3,500. Man, you better get you 10, 12 bands to put down, save up some money, and get up out of there. You heard? Word up. Newburgh, that's right. Get you a house, man. Get a house somewhere. Switch it up. I don't know what's up with my son Shot Banger. Right, right. You can add your car to your homeowners. Yeah, we had all of our stuff on one. We had all of our stuff, all of our insurance on one. But the way we got it now, we coming out less now. We got it, we less now than we was. But like I told you, we had a few fender benders and we had like two totals. We totaled like two cars. When you total out a car and it pays over 10,000, that kind of boosts your insurance up a little something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how you do it. Home equity loan. That's right. That's right. That's how you do it. Home equity loan. That's what you do. Nah, you're right. You're right about that. You're right about that, Ron Burgundy. Now this is a good vibe, though. I'm probably gonna change the title of this show. I'm probably gonna change the title of the show because Sha Banger, he ain't around. You know what I'm saying? But this is a good vibe right here. I like this vibe. It's a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buying fleets and whips. You know what be killing me when I be seeing exotic cars next to the projects. I'll be like, what is this dude got this exotic car? He got a foreign living in the projects with a foreign outside. Yeah. Yo, people is crazy in New York. Yeah. Yo, people in New York is crazy. Yeah. They be having a foreign outside the projects. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got wild labels on. You got wild. You know what I'm saying? You got all the Balenci. You got all the pulling up in the projects. It's crazy. Yeah. When I be going to places and I see certain stuff, I don't care what community I go to. I always look at the cars like around the area. You know what I mean? You could tell. I look at people's cars, and I look at people's feet. I look at what people wear on their feet and the cars in the neighborhood. Once you look at the cars in the neighborhood, you're gonna know what kind of neighborhood you in. Once you look at that, them two things, you go to any neighborhood, you look at what people got on their feet, and you look at the cars that's parked in the neighborhood, and you know what kind of neighborhood that you in. You know what I'm saying? You know what kind of neighborhood that you in. Dress code be one thing, because you know, clothing, you could be fooled by clothing, but sneakers and shoes, you can't really sneakers and shoes, you got certain kind of sneakers and shoes on, it costs a lot. And cars. Cars is gonna tell you what kind of community that you in, you heard? Yo, if y'all want to pull up your Ron Burger, if one of y'all want to hit the link, I think that the link the link is pinned in the chat. I think the link is pinned in the chat. Y'all want to pull up and kick it, y'all can. Y'all want to pull up and kick it, y'all can kick it. But y'all crazy, man. Y'all talking about weed, y'all talking about all this stuff. Y'all crazy. Or y'all crazy. I don't even know how to put this in the channel here. Yeah, man, that finished basement is good, man. That extends your house. When you finish your basement, it brings up the the cost of your property. It brings that up, but it also gives you a lot more space to work with when you got a finished basement. It extends your house so much when you finish your basement, and you can go down there and do things it's like a whole nother world. It's like a whole nother world. But get out them apartments, man. Get y'all some houses, you heard? Get out them apartments as soon as possible. I don't care what kind of house you get. It's gonna change your credit. It's gonna change your life. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you more stuff. Everything is gonna be easier for you. And make sure y'all got some accounts. Who got bank accounts? Put a one in the chat if you got a bank account. Who got bank accounts? Who got bank accounts? Shayna, what's my cash app? Hood Love TV? Look at it real quick. Put a one in the chat, you got a bank account. Put a put a two if you got a if you down with a credit union. If your bank account is a credit union. Put a two. I got a bank account and I got a account with a credit union as well. Yo, get with them credit unions. You know what I'm saying? Credit unions help you build your credit. They make it easy for you to and it's harder to get in credit unions sometimes. You gotta have a family member inside of a credit union. It's kind of harder, but they help you with loans. They help you build your credit. So y'all got bank accounts. Put a two in the chat if you down with a credit union. I'm down with a credit. I got a bank account and I got a credit union account as well. My checks are deposited to my credit union account though. Yeah, my cash app is Hood Love TV. Y'all try to cash out. My cash app Hood Love TV. See somebody asked about that. Yo, Four Corners, salute. Yo, Boston Cuba, salute to everybody pulling up. Yo, who down? Oh, yo, tonight you down with a credit union? Credit union help you a lot, yo. They let us refinance our home. A lot of the cars that y'all see this, that I had, almost all of our cars came from the credit union. Um, the last car I bought it from a dealership, and the interest rate was too high. So the credit union seen how did the credit union even know how much we paying right now, Shayna? How they know that? Yo, look. I just bought last month I just bought another a whip. The 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 insurance was high, but the interest rate is crazy on this joint, right? Yo, good looking. Thank you, Empress. Thank you, Empress. I appreciate you for the cash app. But yo, listen, the interest rate on this whip was so high. Yo, my bank. So I'm in a credit. I'm in a credit union. The credit union just hit me up. They're like, yo, listen, we gonna refinance that. It was like 5% less. You'll be saving this much money. So what they're gonna do is this. I'm gonna do it. I ain't do it yet. My credit, because I we just bought two whips back to back, two new whips back to back. So our credit is kind of low. It took a hit, and we got some more property as well. So my credit score took a hit. Me and my wife, both our credit scores took a hit. So they said they're gonna refinance at 5% lower. What they're gonna do is the dealership that I bought the vehicle from, they're gonna buy that out at the price that it is now, at the low price, right? At the base price without the interest. If they pay everything off now, and then they're gonna charge us the interest and make the money. But they want too much right now. So what I'm gonna do is make sure I'm gonna wait about a month or two, pay a few more things off, get a little distance between the time that I bought the cars and my credit score is gonna go higher. So then I'm gonna tell them like, nah, we can do it at this percentage. That percentage is too much too. You see what I'm saying? But the percentage is too high. I ain't gonna lie, you heard? Yeah, I messed with the credit union. We in the credit union. Get with a credit Navy Federal, Navy Federal, Empower. You get with Navy. Yo, my man, he put me on a Navy Federal. If you got somebody in your family in Navy Federal, get it to Navy Federal. He put like 500 in there in a Navy Federal account. He got a Navy Federal account. Put $500 in there, right? Left the $500 in there for a month, and they gave him like 20, 30,000 in credit. Yo, here, 20, 30,000 in credit with just 500 in his bank account, bro. Just sat there. He ain't touch it. Left it. He ain't touched that joint. He left it. Yo, credit is everything. Work on your credit, build your credit, use your credit. I don't care if I don't care if you got to pay a little bit more than the minimum. You even if you use the credit and you haven't replenished the credit yet, make sure you got credit cards and make sure you paying monthly. That's gonna build you up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Tommy, salute. You already know. Credit is important, yo. Credit is important, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because once your credit is good, you could walk away. You could walk out these places with what you want. And you could put a kid or somebody else on your credit as a authorized user, and they don't even have to have a card, and that will start building their credit as well. Understand how to build credit. Understand credit is everything in America. You got to understand in America, The dollar is not backed by gold anyway. If all of us cash out right now, the whole system's gonna crash and we not getting our money. Somebody not gonna get paid in America because it's not backed by gold. You understand? In America, it's not backed by gold. So we all spending imaginary money. It's a bunch of imaginary money getting spent in America. To understand the credit system, understand the banking system of America, you need to get a good understanding of that. Our money is not backed by gold. All this stuff that we spending is imaginary. It's all imaginary. It's important that you understand that and you understand how to utilize that. It's important that you understand that and you know how to utilize that. It's important. That's of the utmost important. That's of the utmost importance that you understand the credit system. Your name, the name that you built, the name that me and my wife built, our name, we can almost walk as long as we got a down payment. Our work history is great. You know, we getting paid good money and we pay our bills. As long as you pay your bills on time, you pay that minimum, then your credit is gonna be great. It's gonna go up, even if it's low. Even if you in the hole, just say you got 10,000 in credit and you only paying a minimum. You know, you got like 3 or 4 cards. You got 3,000 on this one. You got 4,000 on that one. You got 700, and you in the hole on all of them, but you paying like 200 and 300 a month. As long as you paying on them accounts and they active and you ain't missing no payments, then your credit is gonna go up. Now it's still gonna be low because your percentage is under 30%. You want to keep your credit over 30% usage. You don't want to dip under that. You know what I'm saying? You want to use 30% of your credit, so you're not in too deep. So they can see that you can manage your money, and this is when they're gonna give you more money. You show them that you can manage it. They're gonna be like, he can manage it. He paying it off every month. We gonna hit him. We gonna double him up. Now, you want to have like 40, $50,000. They say you should have at any time $50,000 worth of credit in America. You're supposed to have $50,000 worth of credit. You see what I'm saying? But that's something that you got to build. Don't worry about it. And that's something I had to like talk to my wife about. Like we talk about. Like even when you got them bills, don't stress yourself out. Don't let that, because sometimes you don't know people's watching their credit, they own experience, they watching it every day, seeing if it jumped a number, seeing if it jumped 2 numbers. At one time, I'm like, I'm not even looking at this credit. You know what I'm saying? At one time, I was in a hole. I'm out here working, from paycheck to paycheck. I'm working stiff. I'm telling my wife, I'm like, listen, I don't want to hear nothing about credit. We paying the minimum. I never pay the minimum. I always pay over the minimum, regardless. I always pay over the minimum. Um, and and y'all people with bank accounts, y'all people that have bank accounts for a long time, even if you don't need it, borrow $1,000, 6 months. Borrow $1,000 for 6 months. Pay that $1,000 back in 6 months. Your credit score gonna jump. Next time you'll be able to take 10,000. Do that now. Do that now. You ain't got no reason. Ain't nothing going on. Valentine's Day, something coming up. Borrow $1,000. Borrow $1,000. Use your credit. You have to use in order to build credit. You have to use credit. You cannot build credit without using it. You cannot build it. You have to use it. You must use credit. Right? The only trick is without credit, there's no debt. You can never be in debt if you never use credit. You can never go into debt. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that. Yo, Cuba, I didn't even know checking your credit score all the time can hurt you. I didn't even know that. But get experience. If you don't got experience, get experience. They're gonna teach you how to manage your debt. They're gonna teach you how to deal with. They're gonna teach you tricks. But if you don't got credit, get it. Get credit. Get a credit card ASAP. Yeah, our credit union. Yeah, my credit. My after we got these, after we just did this, the last couple of things that I did, my credit just dipped. My credit just jumped again though. My credit just jumped like 60 points just now. Once you start paying bills back and they see you got some new stuff and you start paying stuff off, and they see you paying them bills, that credit go up. That credit go up. You know what I'm saying? We already paid off a couple of cars that we owned. Once you pay off cars, you pay off things like that. You paid off a house, you paid off a car, you paid off stuff. Your credit is always going to jump. And when you down with the same banking industry, they watch you. They watch. They see that you paid stuff off. They see that you actually completed some of these missions. They're gonna give you more money. Whatever you want, they're gonna give you what you want. And that's the whole thing about having a good name. Credit is all about having a good name. You heard? Definitely do direct deposit. Definitely do direct, but do it with the right people. Do it where it's gonna really work for you at. If you direct deposit to a credit union, they're gonna give you what you want because they're gonna know what you're getting paid. They're gonna know your bills. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna know your bills. They're gonna know that you're paying your bills. So they're gonna give you what you want, cars, whatever. Oh yeah, yeah. Nah, I don't be running my credit. When I first came home, I was doing that. When I first came home, I was running my credit for no reason, for stupid. I'm at Home Depot. I'm letting them gas me up. You want a credit card? You want a Home Depot card? I'm like, yeah, I want everything. Dummy. They pulling. It's a hard pull. Some things are soft pulls, and some things are hard pulls. You know what I mean? As far as credit is concerned, you don't want too many hard pulls at one time unless you're getting like something major like a car or a house. Tell them Shayna. Shayna used to be like, yo, stop listening to people. Stop. Yo, I get stuff in the mail. I get credit cards in the mail. I'm like, yo, what's this? Hold up. They gave me a card. Shayna, when I first came home, yo, when I first came home, all the mail they was sending me, all of them, because I was a certified user. I built my credit up with Shayna. Shayna had me on her thing as a certified user. You heard? Yo, pop out TV. Stop it. Stop it. We grown over here. We grown over here. Hood Love TV. I know it was that was kind of hey, but yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, my wife, they was sending stuff to me in the mail. She be like, it's junk, it's junk, it's junk. I'm like, hold on, there's a card in here. They gave me some credit. Yo, I was wild easy, yo. They was messing my credit up, pulling for no reason, pulling for Home Depot cards and all kind of stuff. Yo, listen, the people we be in BJ's, they be talking about phones. Yo, what kind of phone you got? Who's your arm with this? What you can do for me? I'm like, yo, hold on, let's make a deal. Maybe we can make a deal. You know what I'm saying? I'll be talking to all of them. I'm like, yo, what's up? What you got? You got a better deal for me? I said, nah, y'all can't. I started learning they can't beat all them deals. They be in there trying to get people to sign up and do all this stuff. They can't even beat the deals that we got. Like you, nigga, you ain't getting lower than this. Yo, Empress, yo. I'll be talking to them at BJ's. I give them a couple of minutes. I'll be on a walk by. I'm like, nah, you can't mess with. We got. I think we got Spectrum. Like, nah, y'all can't mess with Spectrum. You heard? We got cable, we got TV, phones, we got the whole spectrum package. You know what I'm saying? Wi-Fi, TV, phones. You can't mess with us. You know what I'm saying? Spectrum is good. I don't know what y'all dealing with or what y'all got, but Spectrum is good, you heard? yo, yo, hey, yo, G Dub quit. Yo, I'm getting all kind of cards, you heard? I'm like, yo, what's up? I got a few cards in my wallet, bro. I got some cards. I got cards, yo. Look, I got I got cards, yo. I got y'all scammers out there. I can't let y'all see. I can't let y'all see the they got my BJ's card. Look, I got my Apple card. What's this? They got my Key Bank card. What's this? This is my credit card for my federal credit union. This is my bank card for my federal credit union. Y'all scammers out there. I can't let y'all see these numbers. What kind of card is this? I got another credit card right here. I got another credit card right here. This is my wallet, yo. And that's not even on this side of my wallet. I got my business cards. This is my business accounts. Your boy did good coming home. You know what I'm saying? Your boy. Listen, your boy did good, man. Your boy did good, man. Working out here, building my credit, paying it off. Yo, who mess with Amazon? Do y'all mess with Amazon? Who mess with Amazon? Y'all be ordering mad stuff. Shayna be ordering mad stuff on Amazon. You ever see that Affirm? You ever see that Affirm account? Like you could, they be like, yo, listen, it's like you could pay for everything up front. It's like a layaway plan, Affirm. Affirm try to give me a call. I'll be using Affirm. I got a dollar store card. Oh, I didn't even know that, Q, but good look. Yo, Affirm is good bread, you heard? Affirm is good money. I be messing with Affirm, you heard? And they build you up. And they build you up. If you spend a band, you pay back a band. Next time, just 3 bands. You can get 3 bands. Pay 3 bands back, 10 bands. You know what I'm saying? Credit. You building your credit up, you heard? That's important, bro. That's important out here to use that credit. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Like when I got my deck done, yo, remember when I got my deck done, G'd up, Quinn? I used Affirm. You heard? I'll be using all that stuff. I use all that stuff. I don't care. I'm using that. What? All I gotta pay you is what? No interest? It's no interest. All right, let me get that 2 bands. I pay you back. I pay them back. Sometimes they want, if you spending like $2,000, they might want like 600 right there or 500. They be like, all right, you owe us 500 right now, and you could plan how many months you will pay it off. You could plan how many months you're gonna pay it off. You might pay it off in 6 months. You might pay it off in a year, like a year. All right, 6 months is gonna be 200 a month. 200 a month ain't nothing. Pay 200. You know what I'm saying? You got your deck built, you got whatever you need built, whatever you was trying to do, whatever you trying to get done, you got it done. You know what I'm saying? But now, once you pay that off, your credit it's gonna hit your credit, and a firm is gonna be like, all right, now you could spend now you could spend this much. Now you could spend, oh, you paid us back on that? All right. Now you can spend this much. When I got little projects and stuff going on, I use credit cards. I either use my credit cards or I'm gonna use a firm. You know what I'm saying? The builder, right? Son is nice. Son was good. Son was good. He did some more work for me. He just put up a fence around my house. He did my deck, and I got a fence around my crib. He did my fence too. he did my fence too. But mess with a firm on Amazon. Mess with them. Mess with them. Use it. Don't you gotta use credit to make credit. You gotta use it. Use it. If you buying yourself for $2,000 off Amazon and they like, yo, you go through a firm and they be like, yo, all right, give us 500 now, make 6 payments of 300 or 250 for 6 months. That's gonna boost your credit. You building up credit with them. They gave you the money, they paid it off for you. You got the product, and you ain't gotta pay everything right there. Always save your money. One thing my father always taught me when I was a kid, Keep your cash, spend your credit. If you have people that want to give you credit, spend it. Use that credit. Use that. Keep your money. Keep your cash. Because you don't know when you're gonna be in a bond and you're gonna need it. You can use credit for certain things as well. But spend your credit and keep your cash. Spend your credit and keep your cash, sure. Word up. I don't got a firm on my other phone. I will show y'all. I don't got it on this phone. I'm a log into my firm account over here though. Man, I could probably log in on the computer. I'll use all that stuff, yo. Hold on. Here I go. Here I am. Look, you ain't capping. Yo, look. Yo, look. Michael, your purchasing power affirmed is 1,200. Look, I can spend money. I just logged into my account. I can spend 1,200 right now. Look. Michael, your purchasing power with a firm is 1,200. 1,230. Yo, listen, I don't come up here. I don't got to lie. I don't got to cap to y'all. You heard? I don't just use money because I got it there. You heard? I don't just use money because I got it there. I just spent 2,000 with a firm. I just spent $2,000. I don't be doing no capping, bro. I don't be doing no lying. And just because I got money sitting there, I don't just use it. I use it for something that I really need. That's how you spend and use money. Credit is something that you use to build. Credit is not yours, it's not free money. Credit is something that you use to build more credit. They like that. When they see that money sitting there and you're not using it for months and months and months and you can, they like that. They like to see that. They want to see you spending money, but on the same token, but on the same token, they want to see that you are disciplined. And that just because you have money there that you won't spend it, this when they're gonna give you more money. You see what I'm saying? You ain't maxing it out every time you get it. Every time you got some money to spend, you ain't maxing it out. You see what I'm saying? Word up. Look, I don't cap. Look, I still got money for them. I still got money and they giving me more. Home Depot. I still owe them. I still owe them. I owe them 800. They still trying to give me 1,200 more, you know? I still owe that. That's my account, yo. You listen. This is real. I'm putting you on a real game, yo. I'm putting you on a real game, yo. I'm putting y'all on a real game, you heard? I'm putting y'all on a real game, yo. Be smart, use it, but don't just use it. Don't just use it because you can. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to pay that off. I'm about to pay that little seven, and 2 bands, 3 bands. That ain't nothing. That money there, you heard? But this is how y'all gotta do. You gotta use. You know what I'm saying? You gotta use it. You gotta build credit, man. We working out here. You got a job. You direct depositing your money. You building your credit. You know what I'm saying? Build your credit. Pay every. Don't miss no payments. I never miss no payments on nothing. I disputed something. They had one thing on my. I missed a payment. I don't miss the payment on nothing. We don't miss no payments. You know what I'm saying? God is good, man. We able to work and get money and make money and shit. We ain't missing no payments. We up here getting money. We ain't playing. Oh, all right. Shout out to Ray. I see you. They trying to give me a. They trying to give me a card. look, look. They trying to give me a card. I ain't taking a firm card. They trying to give me a affirm card. I don't want no affirm card. I'm good with this shit the way it is. I don't need no affirm card. They trying to get me in a hole. They want me to get that thing and start swiping. When you get a card, let me tell you something. Sometimes I don't bring right create equity and leverage. That's right. That's right. I crook. I don't bring my cards with me all the time. When I want to save money, I'll be like, nah, I'm leaving this card. I'm leaving this because when you get them cards, you could just swipe. Swipe is like it's not you like it's like you're not even spending real money. If you got money and you see your money going down, it's cash, it's different. When you got a card and you can just swipe it, man, that swiping is dangerous, sure. That swiping is, and we got to stop spending money on unnecessary stuff. We try to get fly. I ain't get, yo, listen, I got a bunch of clothes and I'm good. This is a public service announcement. Let me fix my hat. I'm gonna clip this and put it on my Instagram. If you see me out here with the same clothes on, I'm working and doing my job. I'm grinding. I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to save money. I'm trying to save my life. You see what I'm saying? Please don't ridicule me. Please don't put me down. Push me up and tell me, brother, you doing the right thing. Keep saving your money. Keep working, and you will reach your goals. Yo, listen. Do not try to keep up with these dudes out here. You see these dudes got money wars. They doing a lot of stuff out here that we not doing. Do not try to keep up with these dudes, you heard? Don't try to be the flyest. Don't it don't count. It don't what counts is if you got money. It do not count. It don't count. It don't count. It don't count at the end of the day. Everybody gonna laugh at you when you broke. When you ain't got no money, nobody's gonna help you. They gonna be like, yo, you had all that money, you spent it? Nah, I don't got no money, I can't help you. You just had all that money. You what you did with it? You ain't give me none. You just having money wars on the internet. Uh yo, you already know G up Quinn, you heard? They gonna be like, yo, listen, I just seen you having money wars on the internet. I'm not giving you nothing. Save your money, build your credit, don't get fly, get out that apartment, save your money. I know it's hard. I'm not just saying it. No, I know it's hard. Save your money though. Start saving some money. Get you a house. Get you a house, a little house, a small house, anywhere. Anywhere. Start from scratch. It's gonna change your life. It's gonna change your credit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna change your life. You know what I mean? They don't understand our crook. They don't know. They don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? They, some people need their jewelry. They need the sun. The stuff. Let me tell you something. I got a lot of rich friends. And the ones you see with the jury on, they not the richest. I have a lot of rich, let me say that again. I have a lot of rich friends, millionaires. And my friends that you see with the jury on are not the richest. I'm just being honest. You'll probably see me with my friends and they got a regular sweatsuit on and you think he's a brokey, he got the bag, he don't gotta prove it. the people that really usually have to prove stuff is the people that don't have it. They rock it. Everything that they got is what you see. It's right there. They don't got nothing else. The car outside is not theirs. They probably don't got a house. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys, the jewelry they got on is not even theirs. I know a lot of guys that rock other people's jewelry. I don't do that. But I know a lot of people that have done that and rock other people's jewelry. You see what I'm saying? Do not be fooled by these people on the internet, bro. They doing bad. There's a lot of people doing bad out here. Probably AP. I'm not saying that that's not true. Probably do. But I'm telling you, the people, my friends that are rich, the richest one do not wear no jewelry. Probably got an Apple Watch on like me, regular hat, regular hat, Nike Tech, maybe not even a Nike Tech, regular sweatsuit. And the chicks is going to the dudes with all the jewelry. They're like this, yo, go to him. Look, he got the Cuban on, he got the iced out, he got the rollie on. He probably wearing the dude's rollie that got the sweatsuit on. Yeah. Yo, the street, yo, they trick y'all out here, man. They trick y'all in these streets, you heard? It's a trick, man. It's a trick. There's a lot of tricks going on out here in these streets, you heard? Right? Apple Pay, no cash. That's how I be doing with my phone. I always click my phone. I'll be like, Apple Pay. In a minute, so they got stores right now that don't even take cash. They already making stores that don't take no cash. Y'all better get y'all some Apple Pay. Something. Y'all better get something going on. 80,000 is good. That's good bread. 80,000 is like, what's that like? $40 an hour? It's like 40,000 an hour? Right, Q Thomas, right. 80 bands a year is great. That's good money. That's good money. That's good money, man. But yo, we over 2 hours, man. We've been up here. We had a good time, man. This was a good show, you heard? My boy ain't tap in. He ain't never tap in. So, next time I'll get Sean Bang up here. I'll probably change the thumbnail. I'll probably change the name of the show. Um, we had a good one. It was a good show, though. I'm saying. Next time we get Shot Bang up here, you heard? How much you get paid an hour, Venezuela Reyes? Yo, AP salute. I appreciate it. I'm saying something different. Appreciate you everybody for tapping in. It was a good show. We had a good time anyway. I'll get Shot Bang up here next time. You know what I mean? We had some good content. I think this is very good content. This is a good show. You know what I mean? All right, salute to Shot Banger. Dudes be busy, got stuff going on. You know what I mean? He tap in next time. You heard? Yo, salute to everybody, man. Drop y'all links before we slide, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the peoples, man. Y'all got shows, man. G'd up Quinn. Everybody drop y'all links. Overtime instead of playing PlayStation. Nah, you gotta play PlayStation. You gotta play PlayStation, you heard? I'm gonna probably change the name of this show to Street Soldiers, Finances and Credit, you heard? I'll probably change the name of the show to that, you know what I mean? All right, so salute to everybody, man. I'm gonna probably tap in, watch some other shows, you know what I'm saying? Salute. Pull no punches, salute. Pull no punches, salute. There go G'd up Quinn. He just dropped his link. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother G'd up Quinn. Always got great content like this. Always doing a good show. You know what I'm saying? Always doing something good. You heard? Our Crook salute. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some good content. A little change from the regular stuff that we be hearing. You know what I mean? Some good. We share some good information. Like I said, we be having conversations up here at Hood Love. You know what I'm saying? I conversate with y'all. You know, we all learn from each other. I don't know everything. I learn a lot from y'all. I learn stuff every day. You know what I'm saying? Um, and we just gotta keep learning and building, and make it a better way for ourselves and the people that's following us. You know what I'm saying? At least we leaving out some good footprints out here, some good things. You know what I'm saying? The people to touch, good things to ruminate on, to think about. You know what I'm saying? Some good thoughts. You heard? This is a good show. I did a nice good prayer before I came up here. You know what I'm saying? So that was good. You know what I mean? Salute to the Most High. But you already know what it is, man. It's Mr. Hood Love, Mikey B, man. Thank y'all for being a part of another great show, another great one. You know what I mean? Another great live. You heard? Salute to y'all, man. Get y'all credit up, man. Get y'all houses. I mean, get y'all cars. Get what y'all want this, bro. Everything right here is easy. It's easy, man. Just put your mind to it and make it happen. You heard? You already know what it is. Salute.